Hello, everyone. It's Sonia here with Fresh Approach Fitness, a wellness company. It is July the 3rd. Can you believe that? 3 days into July of 2021 already. So, why am I showing up live on a Saturday with nobody expecting this? A couple of reasons. Where are you at in terms of your goals and expectations? I want you to circle back to earlier this year, December, January, and think about the things that you wanted to change and work on for this year. How is that working for you? Where are you at with all of it? You don't have to answer me. I mean, if you see this later on, you can go ahead and fill in the comments, or you can message me. But think about that. Are you on traction for where you want to go? Because without making conscious action, you're never going to make any changes in the direction that you want to go. So, a couple tips for you today that I want you to think about. Being the beginning of a new month, and I know everything is different because of the holiday on the Thursday, which messed up a couple of people, but take your habit tracker from before. This is an old one from May, and this is a different one that I'd done before that. So today is time to get your new habit tracker and update it, okay? I really want you to update your habit tracker for July. Get it all set up. Here's a blank one. I mean, this is what it's going to look like, but get your habit tracker all done up for the month of July. It's okay if you're a couple days late. It's okay if you've missed a few things. So that's one thing I want you to do. The other thing I want you to do, and I haven't shared this with a lot of people yet, but make sure on your habit tracker, hey Helen, I hope all is well. It's been a while. The one thing with your habit tracker, don't take anything off that was on there before, but we're going to look at it a little bit differently, okay? I'm not going to take too much time today to go into detail about the habit tracker. But I know many of you that are listening to this are also entrepreneurs. You're also juggling a family. You also have a bunch of other things on your plate. But more importantly, you're trying to make a life for yourself, your family, to help support them, whatever your reason is. I'm just flipping through the book so I can show you something here. So there is a money tracking section, and I actually use money jars for my money tracking. So I'm going to show you a money jar that I have worked on in the past. Here's a colored money jar. I color it in and I write goals down. So my goals, my first goal was to pay one bill. My second goal was to cover some of my operating expenses for my business. So once those goals are done, I made some little notes for myself. So here is my my money jar. So get yourself a blank money jar. And if you're missing these resources, let me know. So I actually use 2 money jar goals. And you can use this for spending, for saving, for your personal budget, or for your business budget. So when you have your goal like this, your money jar goal, I actually have 2. I have it for money received and for money invoiced. As an entrepreneur, that's the way I like to use it. I have different resources. These are called my creative collections, and it's really important to get your book set up at the beginning of the month, or your paperwork. There's one more thing I want to point out without going into depth and detail too long today. But where are you at with your personal goals? Like, yes, your habit tracker helps you keep track, but here's my book list, okay? All of the ones colored are all of the books I have listened to or read this year. For me, that's irrelevant as to whether or not I've sat there and listened to them, sit there and read them, or sit there and listen to them. Normally, if I'm listening to them, I'm doing something else at the exact same time. I'm only talking about 3 resources today, and here's why. I don't want to overwhelm you with work, but I do want you to live with intention so we can make progress on these goals. If your goals have anything to do with health and fitness and not to do with finance, or if you're not an entrepreneur, or if you're tracking that in a different way, you can skip the money jar. Maybe the money jar is for personal savings, whatever it looks like to you. So here's the thing. If you are missing these resources, let me know. I'll get them out to you absolutely free. I will offer you 3 pages absolutely for free. If you're looking to know what else I have, I do offer these in 5 and 10 packs as well, with a combination. I have a book, and you really can't see it here, but I have a book about this big that I use with different resources that I use for tracking. And I use pages every single day, so everything is left in one resource. So you want to know a secret? For those that are catching this, I'm actually creating a playbook from my creative collections, and I am putting them into a master journal agenda day timer, which I'm working with the publisher on getting this released so you can purchase quarterly and have a new book at your fingertips that you don't need to set up. You really pull it up and go. And it is fantastic for anybody who is looking for to be on track and accountable with their goals and to move the needle in any direction. So it's not about just talking the talk. It's also about moving forward and putting into action and making it work and seeing where the gaps are. And then keeping accountable with a coach. I've got so many goodies that are going in this book that I know you're going to be excited to get yours when the time comes and when I'll be launching it. I'm not sure yet if this is going to be a launch for fall or winter or January, but I'm super excited. And in the meantime, I will continue to share these pieces of advice with you and how I use them. I've been using this for over a year now, and I just grabbed a couple pages to show you today that were in this book, but super, super, super excited to share this with you. I'm going to be posting this on YouTube. If you want to share with your friends, go ahead and share this or direct them to this group so they can see this live. And if you have any questions, please email me. Sometimes my messages get lost in Facebook Messenger. I put my email on here. Definitely email me if you need any of these resources. I will offer you 3 pages for free, and then we can chat from there. Thanks so much for listening. This was an impromptu live. I should have warned everybody that I was going live, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, have an amazing day. I'm hopping on for some training in a few minutes. Bye, guys.